सर बिजी नहीं सोना यार। इरिटेट कर रही, जाके सो जाओ। क्या? कौन चिल्ला रहा है? कौन चिल्ला रहा है? कोई नहीं, सो जाओ, मैं जा रहा हूँ, देखता हूँ। यार प्लीज यार, सो जाओ, अभी नींद नहीं, जबरदस्ती का क्यों करती हो?
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto, because he's so quick and agile.
Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with the corner, there first. Danger averted for now. And here's Oyarzabal. And he's really put himself on the line here. Manchester United have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Out to the right. He's got away. João Pedro. James. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandes. Gets a good foot in there. Throw in. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Bino Gittins. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, what a ball! Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! So smooth, a signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
17 minutes is number 18, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Valverde makes the interception. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's picked it up out wide. Son Heung-min. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? João Pedro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That is a great pick out. Now the shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 26 minutes is number 7.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Pedro Neto.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's found a way through. Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Succumbs to the pressure. Caicedo. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's worked it through, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Pedro Neto. Dinks one through. Chalobah with the clearance. Deftly away. Chalobah getting this one clear. And here's Oya, tries a shot! Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's managed to get free. Akanji gets a foot in here. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's the left! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's having a shot! He scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Try terrific header. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Pedro Neto.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Liam Delap.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the first half is done.
Things are looking good for our boys as they go off for their well-earned break. Let's keep this up. Everyone, please welcome our players.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Can he finish? Oh, nearly. Cucurella. Bino Gittins. Fernandez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Pedro Neto. Now James. Now it's Oyarzabal. Fagioli. Ah, that's a fine interception.
हाँ
Cucurella.
आ गया.
It's Fernandez. Joao Pedro.
এটা ডেডি সত্যিলেদা এটা ডেডি সত্যিলেদা এদিকে তো बेटा এদিকে क्या रखे क्या हुआ सुबह
He has found the way through.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Son Heung-min. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Liam Delap. So we've reached the hour mark. Bino Gittins. He's shifting through the gears here. Kukurea could try cutting inside here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Oyarzabal. Aimed beyond the defence. Pedro Neto. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bino Gittins. This looks promising. James. Pedro Neto, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Fascioli. Plenty to aim. And the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Gittins. Coming on to replace him is number 49.
Defending
Garnacho.
of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Now it's João Pedro. Jimenez calmly anticipates. He's found a way through. And that is a little undercooked. Garnacho is wide and looking to get onto this. Fagioli. Garnacho. João Pedro. Garnacho in acres of space out wide. Goes for a shot! And he's there to get it away. He's a sharp little ball here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. João Pedro. He's in space and looking for options. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Garnacho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass somewhat off target. James. João Pedro. He's beaten the last man! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Robertson. That's the throw. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Number 7.
1 minute to add, according to the board.
Number 10.
Caicedo. And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us.